Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a service on my wife's Mini Countryman. So if you are a Mini Countryman owner and you want to save a couple of quid, stick around and I'm going to show you how to change your own oil filter, and then to reset the service light on the dashboard. So before we go any further, let's jack it up and get it safely in the air. Okay, so the car's been raised off the floor with my hydraulic jack. But a hydraulic jack, although they are quite safe, you don't want to be getting under the car if it's only supported by a hydraulic jack, because it is possible that the car will fall and you can basically kill yourself. So always support it with some sort of mechanical device. At the moment, I'm working on this other project car, which I'm doing on my YouTube channel. So all of my axle stands have been used on that car. So for the Mini, I've just used the scissor jack that comes with it. So if the red one was to sort of sink or anything was to go wrong, then the black one will be able to help it. So between the two, I'm confident that it's safe for me to get underneath to drain the oil out. Okay, so if we look under the front of the car, we can see nothing really. And that's because Mini have decided to put this under tray on. Now it can be removed with just some screwdrivers, but it's not really something that I'd like to see, because if you're doing this outside, then obviously it's going to be a bit of a hassle. But I'm in a garage, so we just undo the screws and then this plastic cover will come off. Okay, so this is the front of the Mini and I'm lying on the floor in the garage. Now if we look underneath, we can see this plate. Now although I did have a little moan, it's actually come off really easily, and it's only a couple of screws holding it on. So I thought I'd leave it in the halfway position so you could sort of see how it would come off. And then if we look towards the back, then we can see two more fixing points. So there's just a couple more screws. Once that's undone, I'll slide this out and we can start draining the oil. So now it's fully removed, I'm going to slide it out of the way. So it's this bolt here you want to remove, but when you do remove it, all your engine oil is going to pour out. So what we'll do is we'll remove the plug, but obviously we're going to have to put something down to sort of catch the oil, so that'll be an oil pan. So this bolt here was actually a 17mm, and in my case it came out reasonably easy. I'm just going to remove it now. And there it goes. So all the oil has been drained here, and I've refit the sump plug. That is the blackest oil I've seen ever. Like, it's like literally like a dye. I've got it on the floor and I cannot get it out. And that's on a painted floor. I got it on my rubber gloves and it stained them. So that oil's been in it a long time. There's a lot of carbon deposits in that oil. So it's a good thing that we're changing it now. But I'll refit this now. So that would have gone back on the sort of the same way it came back off. And then we're going to go to the top side of the car and sort out the oil filter. So this is the engine bay. The engine, the front of the car. And this is the oil filter housing. So I'm going to put a 27mm socket on. I've tried using a regular wrench, but I couldn't get enough leverage. Hopefully I don't damage it, but we don't really have a choice at this point. And it's off, lovely. Breaker bar does its job. Now then, we'll remove the filter and I will take it over to my workbench. Now then, look at the old filter. It seems like you just got to pull it out. Yeah, you just pull it out as hard as you can and then discard that. And the new filter goes in. There we are, it's in, you just stick it in. The Bosch kit comes with a replacement O-ring for this filter housing. And there we go. So let's refit it back to the car. Now you put the filter in and it won't go all the way, it won't actually reach the threads until the little protruding point on it falls into the hole it's supposed to be in. Just hand tighten a little bit more. So that's in. Now it's just a case of putting the oil in. So I've just cleaned the inside of this funnel out with a bit of tissue. Just stick it in the hole, and you want to fill it up and keep checking the dipstick because you don't want to put too much in. Okay, so I've checked the oil now. It's at the correct level. Do it again. That might not be too clear to you guys, but it's literally on the max line. So I'm happy with that. So now all I've got to do is put the oil cap back on and then remove the car off the jack that it's currently on. And then I'm going to reset the service light. Hopefully you have enjoyed this video and this of use to you if you're a little bit of a mechanical novice. If you want to see how to reset the service light, I'll be doing that in a separate video, and both these videos are uploaded at the same time, so it's already up. If you can see this video, the video on how to reset the service light is already up as well, and that will be linked at the end of the video and in the description. So hopefully you have liked this video. Do consider subscribing to my channel because I've got a few other interesting projects around here, such as an Evo 10 I've been restoring. And apart from that, I've got nothing else to say. Thanks for watching. Bye.